realize why we have to believe the Bible. So the Bible is a collection of documents, historical documents written in the presence of witnesses. By witnesses, in the presence of other witnesses. I want you to go to 1 Corinthians 15. That he was buried and that he rose again. Are we reading? When the third day, according to the scriptures, and that he was seen of Cephas, then of the 12. Listen to verse number 6. After that he was seen of above 500 brethren at once, of whom greater part remain unto this present, and some are dead. So over 300 witnesses were standing like this when that verse was written. So people could have come up and said, you are lying. We never saw him, you are lying. Yeah. See, there were 500. He said above 500. That means if it is half, guess what? This is the greater part. That means we know 250 is not what they're talking about. They might be talking about 280 and above. So we put on average 300 people. Imagine 300 people saying, I saw him alive. The guy you crucified. They were there. You want to know another evidence so that you go home correctly? The fact that women saw Jesus Christ alive, not men, was a big one. Do you know why? Because in Israel at that time, you would not allow a woman's testimony in court. If it was well planned and orchestrated, the disciples would say, put a man there to witness. That mistake, that looks like it's a mistake, is actually God's genius. To say, I don't care what they believe. A woman has to see it. You're not hearing what I'm talking about. We are believing reality, sir. No, we believe reality. Hey, this Jesus is real. But we got to empirical adequacy. Here is the problem on adequacy. Now you said you are a prophet, Prophet Muhammad. We are not doubting you, okay? You are a prophet. Jesus, you said you are the Son of God. But please, we can't wait until you die to believe you're a son of God. Can you just do a few things? The first time Jesus is looking for his disciples, do you know what he said? He sees a man. Says, behold, an Israelite in whom there is no guile. The man said, whoa, how do you know me? He said, I saw you when you were under an exact name of a tree. That's John 1:48. When you were under a fig tree, I saw you. The guy went like, what? How do you know I was under a fig tree? He said, you are impressed with this. You will see the glory of God. Hear me? So we know for sure God is alive. We have mentioned what would happen in this location and that location, which president is dying and which president is coming. Even the amount of votes and the percentages, you hear them here. We speak of even the little things like football, what scores. And boom, they happen. Say, ma'am, we're not dealing with that. Because at the university, they will not ask you that. They will tell you, give me proof of what you're saying. Physically. So he did prophecy. And he healed the sick. The Bible says, Jesus who went about doing good, healing the sick, casting out demons, delivering those who are bound, loosening the captives. So anointed what? Jesus of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and with what? Power. Who went out doing good. What is doing good, sir? Healing all. Did he say some of them? All. Did he prove that he was the Son of God? Yes. Prophet Muhammad, please prove to us by miracles so we know you are a prophet. Here are the words of Prophet Muhammad. I cannot. All the miracles, God gave them to Jesus of Nazareth. Fails on empirical adequacy. This is my road. I'm going somewhere. I go here, and then the road turns to 4 roads from one. How do I know where to go? And I find people standing there. One person is dead. Should I ask him? Should I go that route where there is a dead guy? Another road is dead. Another man is dead. I find one guy standing here, he's alive. Where do I go? Jesus is alive. Muhammad is dead. Buddha is dead. Jesus is alive. He can be trusted. It is real, he can be trusted.